I'm on the worst sleeper train in all of America for the next 72 hours of my life. It's notorious for delays, accidents, and dangerous passengers. There's a very real chance that something goes wrong on this train, but I'm taking it anyway. And it's all for a very special reason. However, my train is about to board, so I'll tell you about that later. My final destination on this train is taking me to New York City. But the entire journey has 3 different legs, with the first one taking me from San Antonio, Texas, all the way to Chicago, Illinois to hop on another train. The only problem? I've only got a 4-hour window in Chicago, so one delay and I could miss my next train. And Amtrak is known for delays. This train is huge. I'm amazed because this is my first time ever being on a train, and I chose the worst one in America. Not exactly the smartest decision, but hey, I've made it to my room, and we're already hitting the tracks. For the duration of this leg, I'll be staying in my roomette, which is probably the smallest room I've ever seen in my life. There are other rooms on this train, like literal bedrooms, but your boy ain't got it like that. Those are expensive. So you can get a feel for how big this room is. This is me stretching out my arms, and I'm super tall. I'm 6'5". There's a full-on emergency exit in case I need to pull off the window to escape. Amtrak, you know how to keep a man safe. They gave me not 1, but 2 water bottles to drink for free. And this room is equipped with a table. Perfect place to put a laptop or eat some food. Oh, and speaking of food, I heard a disturbing voice on the intercom say,
"So when coming down to the cafe, I encourage that you get enough items to last you a while, because I will not get more items until we reach Fort Worth."
Sounds like there's a food shortage to me. I'm gonna need to stock up. But for now, let's continue with the room tour, because you're probably wondering, Ethan, where's your bed? Here, I'll show you. Apparently, if I grab this, I just bolt. It requires a little bit more elbow grease than I expected, but if you just push down on both of the seats very hard, it's a bed. And if you thought that's the only bed in this room, you're wrong. Because there's a top pull-out bunk, and might I say, this is Phil's wrong. There's not a lot of headspace. All right, that's the whole room. Pretty bare bones. But I am pretty grateful for it because there's something I haven't told you. I don't actually have this room for the entire trip. When I was booking my train, I realized that buying the roomette for more than one night was way out of my budget. So for the last 32 hours of my trip, I'll be in coach, probably having the worst time of my life.
Dude, I'm sleeping in the bathroom. I'm literally trapped in the bathroom.
There are police on the train. But you know what? That's a problem for future Ethan. For now, I'm gonna go live it up on this train. Train walking is tough, but I got word that there's free coffee. So yes, I am risking 3rd-degree burns for a nice cup of joe. But let's explore on to the dining car. I stopped for a quick breakfast to see what food I'll be surviving on for the next 3 days of my life. It looks a little suspicious, but hey, maybe it's good. It closely resembles hotel food, but above average hotel food. I like it. The next car on this train is probably the coolest of them all, the Sightseer Lounge. Look at all these windows. I will be spending a lot of time in this car when the views start getting crazy, but right now all I see is a barbed wire fence and some graffiti. So let's keep exploring. Now I'm going to the worst train car of them all, coach. Honestly, doesn't look too bad in here. The people look happy.
Where you at?
All the way down there in the roomettes.
Okay, this is as far as you can go.
Oh, okay. Well, that was scary. I'm going back to my train car. Directly to my left are the showers, so I'll have to check those out tonight, huh? Hopefully they're good. Hopefully they're not tiny. It'll probably be tiny just like this hallway, but it's time to go back to my room and tell you the real reason I'm going to New York City. This is my good old friend Aiden. I've known him for 4 years. We have played countless hours of video games together and created memories that I'll never forget. And the most insane part is, we have never met in real life. So I'm using this train to get to New York and finally play video games with Aiden in person. In the meantime, I'm gonna go grab some snacks from the cafe car. This is where people in coach eat because they're not allowed in the dining car. Also, there's a lot of options in here. It doesn't really look like a shortage to me, so I just grabbed some pistachios and a coffee. And I gotta be honest, I think I'm really starting to enjoy this train ride.
We're going to be coming to a stop. There is some freight traffic ahead of us.
Well, that's not good.
There's a freight train in our way, and I think we might be having our first delay.
Freight trains are one of the biggest reasons Amtrak has so many delays. I decided to ask an employee whether we were actually delayed or not, and he said,
We are not. There are no delays.
Okay, we are
Doing great. We don't speak of such things because if you speak of such things, they will happen. The train guys will get angry with you.
True that.
So,
True that.
while we waited for the freight train, I got some butter chicken for lunch. And turns out that super positive employee was right because
We made our first big stop in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm definitely going to use this time to get some steps in because I am tired of sitting down.
it's crazy to think that I still have 63 hours left of my entire train journey. But just like that, we're off again.
Ethan, I am back.
What's up, Steven?
Dinner time, buddy.
I'm ready.
All right.
Food is really the only thing keeping me entertained on this train. Oh, and chatting with people about their Amtrak horror stories.
One of the trips we were on, we hit a car. So that gave us a 6-hour delay. So
I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear her say that and just eat my second butter chicken of the day. But this time, I got a bread roll. But now it's time for me to go wash the stink off my body. I took a look inside of the shower and I can tell that 1 million people have been inside of this thing. There's even a huge bar of soap. Showering in trains is weird.
Ooh, I got a full belly and I'm cozy in bed. If this train ride keeps going smooth like this, I'll be in New York in no time to play video games with my boy Aiden. But first, I just have to get past Coach. Grrr, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just gonna hit the hay.
I do apologize for the delay at the Texarkana station. We did have to get the police to remove a passenger intoxicated.
The police had to remove an intoxicated passenger.
Well, that was a rough night. It's so weird waking up and not knowing what city you're in. Like right now, I'm in St. Louis, Missouri.
Gotta hit the dining cafe one more time. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I had to get lunch since I slept past breakfast, but Steven hooked me up with 2 meals.
My last gourmet meal on the train.
I am 2 hours away from Chicago, so I think it's time I ask some employees a very important question about Coach.
Is there a shower in Coach?
Nope.
Oh, no, really?
No.
Oh, dang.
Bird bath only.
Well, it's about to be a stinky 2 days.
And I'm gonna miss this room. I don't know how tough it's gonna be to sleep in Coach, but I'm sure I'll get through it. I'm sure.
I'm just gonna hit one last salute before I arrive to Chicago.
Before I spend the next 32 hours in Coach, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, the only reason why I was able to get a room in the first place. Current. Current is a banking app that gives you more for your hard-earned paycheck. I love that once you qualify, you can get a paycheck advance up to $750. You see, this handy-dandy Current Build Card helps you build your credit safely without getting yourself into debt. It has fee-free overdraft coverage up to $200. It gets you paid up to 2 days faster with direct deposit. And you can even earn up to 4% bonus on your savings. Current is the only reason I was able to afford this lovely room. Go to current.com/EthanFlake and use my code EthanFlake to get $75 when you sign up. Thanks to Current for sponsoring this video. And guess what? I have made it to Chicago. I am in the craziest train station I've ever seen. Matter of fact, it's the only train station I've ever seen.
My last train ticket gave me access to the Metropolitan Lounge. It's basically an airport lounge, but for trains. There's free snacks and fancy soda machines. I stocked up on free snacks. Shh. Don't tell anybody. I have about 20 minutes before my train departs from Chicago all the way to my third train in Washington, D.C. But there's just a minor issue. I'm completely lost. I asked this guy if I was in the right line, and then he told me he would go check, but then he kind of just ignored me. So I just awkwardly walked away.
I literally can't find it. I'm not even kidding, I can't find it.
I've spent so long walking around panicking that my train is now boarding. If only I could hear someone say that their train is also the Cardinal.
Well, which one are you on? 50. Oh, Cardinal? Yeah. Okay, cool. I literally could not find it.
Yeah, my guy Caleb right there literally saved the day, and we met another friend.
These are my 2 boys on the train. These are my fellows on the train.
You probably meet together. I won't be because I'm going to short distance.
I'm gonna find you.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, Caleb was right. They sat him in a different train car than me, but you're not gonna believe who's sitting next to me.
I'm here with my boy.
Austin.
You are my seat roommate for the next 20 hours.
20 hours.
Have you had any delays or any strange things happen to you while you've been on these trains?
Not really. There was a little bit of a delay one night, but it was maybe 20 minutes and they made up the time pretty fast.
My rides have been pretty smooth too.
Yeah.
He's farting on the mic.
That's right.
I don't know why I said that. This is going to be the best train rides of our life.
Yes.
I don't know why I said that either. Well, just like that, we're chugga-chewing. And I gotta ask Austin something I've been dying to know. Since there's no showers in coach, how do we make sure we don't stink?
Like, wash off a little in the bathroom when you can, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I'm about to be stinking up my seat for 25 hours straight. Let me show you around before it gets too stinky in here. Even in coach, there's 10 times more leg room than an airplane. There's a button that puts your seat in sport mode. Austin showed me that there's a footrest, but he took a video of what I looked like in the seat, so I won't be using those. There's a tray with what appears to be a coffee stain. I don't blame him. I need my coffee too, man. There's charging ports and a handy dandy light. And that's literally it. That's all there is in coach. This train is already a huge downgrade from my last one. It's been 1 hour and the bathrooms in my car are out of service. So I go to the next car and not only does the toilet not flush, but there's a huge dookie in it. But wait! It gets worse, because when I tried to leave, the door wouldn't unlock. Dude, I'm stuck in the bathroom. I'm literally trapped in the bathroom. So here I am applying maximum force to this door with the smell of dookie penetrating my nostrils. And after tugging away for a whole minute, I finally got it open. And when I came out, this lady was staring at me. Oh, well, that was a nightmare. On to the cafe car I go. This train doesn't have a dining car like my last one, so this is the cafe menu that I'll be living on for the next 24 hours of my life. I started yapping about how I was sad because Caleb got put in another train car, so I don't know if we would all be able to have dinner together, but then the guy literally just walks behind me out of nowhere. So I went and grabbed Austin, and we had the coolest train dinner ever. We even met another person. It is officially quiet hours on the train. The cafe is closed. Everything is closed. Not like there's much on this train anyway. And another issue that I have, which I think is more personal than anything, is that I'm gassy and my boy Austin is right next to me and I don't wanna gas him up. Anyways, we have a fresh air stop coming up in a few minutes, so I'm gonna get out of my jail cell and say goodbye to my new friends. The good news is Austin stays with me for the next 20 hours, but Caleb, he's gone for good. Fly high, Caleb. He's alive and well. I don't know why I said that. Train friends. Dude, this is probably the sketchiest train station I've ever seen. By the way, I just realized I don't have a blanket, so I'm gonna ask if they can give me blankets. Hey, this is probably a crazy question, but does there happen to be blankets?
No.
She was so disappointed in me asking that. I hit some teeth brush action before bed because my body may be stinky, but my mouth doesn't have to be. I think the only thing that's gonna allow me to sleep tonight are these AirPods and some white noise. I'm going to sleep in the state of Indiana. I don't know where I'll wake up next, but good night. Good morning from West Virginia. I am here live to report to you that I slept horribly. And the worst news of them all, I lost an AirPod. I don't know how this day could get any worse. My mom gifted me those AirPods. Actually, this day can get a lot worse, so I wish I wouldn't say that. But me and Austin are gonna head down to the cafe car and get some breakfast. I got the egg and bacon cups. They don't look near as good as they do on the picture, and they're not even that good for real. Get it? They're not good, but I cleared the whole thing. you get it. After breakfast, I went back to my seat just to relax, and you're not gonna believe what I found. Oh my gosh. My AirPod. You know, this train might feel a little bit like a prison, but we're literally going through a national park right now. Seeing the beauty of the outside world reminded me that soon I won't be stuck on this train anymore. But for now, I'm grateful to have Austin as a friend on this journey. Austin, how you enjoying the train so far, dude?
Been pretty good. The view is amazing. Plenty of leg room.
Did I tell you why I was going to New York?
I don't think you did, no.
So I'm going to New York to meet a friend that I've known for 4 years, but I've never met him in person. And my whole goal is to play video games with him in real life.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, What video game should I play with him?
I'm gonna say Halo. That's the go.
Oh, Halo.
That's the go.
Halo 2 it is. Lunchtime, microwaved hot dog with mustard, but the view makes it gourmet. Everything's going smooth and I'm starting to feel like I can just relax. There are police on the train and they are bringing out the dog. Apparently, someone is suspected of doing an illegal substance on the train. They brought his belongings outside to search through them. Then they pulled out a small baggie and arrested the guy in front of everyone. And I couldn't help but to think, what if this delays us for like 2 hours? 2 hour delay. Don't say it. My bad. Sorry. Just like that, we're off again. Only delayed by about 5 minutes. Police got it done. Let's get to New York. I still have 5 hours and 30 minutes on this train until I arrive at Washington, D.C., but I have some bad news. Austin got off the train at his stop. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't get to say bye. And I don't know where he's at. There's too many people in this town, I won't be able to find him. Washington, D.C., I'm coming to be the next president. Nah, I don't want that. I promise you don't want that. I have about 3 hours to kill until my next train. Amtrak, y'all are beating the allegations that you have frequent delays. But I'm gonna go explore Washington, D.C. before I...
Stop looking at me.
People are fighting in front of me.
I'm not listening to what you
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go explore Washington, and when my train gets here, I'm gonna get on it. First thing I did was touch some grass, cause it's been a while. I don't have time to see the White House because it's too far away, but I'm gonna go see the Capitol. It ain't the White House, but it's something. It'll be a minute before I get some fresh air and nature again, so I'm gonna take some time to just relax. All right, I got a train to catch. I freshened up in the train station bathroom. I've never felt better. And now it's time to board my train. It's the same exact train as last time. Except the seats have way less leg room. This is almost worse than an airplane seat. As of right now, no one's sitting next to me. But maybe that changes, I don't know. And we're officially off to New York City. I'm on this train for a total of 7 hours. It's so crazy how every single Amtrak train, I've just downgraded in seating. Also, I know you've been judging me for wearing the same clothes for 2 days now. I don't really have anywhere to change, okay? It's not nice to judge me. It's still not registering to me that I've been on this train for almost 3 days now, and it's all to finally meet a friend that I've wanted to meet for so long. This is awesome. I would say thank you for coming along on the journey with me, but this journey's not over. This train could still get delayed and something could still go wrong, so I'm gonna stay on my toes while I'm sleeping. Yes, I'm going to sleep. I had the entire seat to myself, so I just sprawled all the way out on it until I finally woke up in New York City, baby. I'm in an Uber on the way to Aiden's apartment.
Hey.
Hey, wanna play some Halo?
Yeah.